Recently, I've been watching the different English language versions of Last One Laughing after really enjoying the UK version. I've gone and watched the Irish version, I watched the Canadian version, and next up for today is the Australian version. Um, I've really enjoyed them so far. They've been so funny, and it's been really interesting to see how they differ, but also how similar they are. Um, I've only watched the English language versions because, although I'd love to watch the other international versions, I think one, it might be hard to track down clips, and two, hard to kind of, for me, understanding what's going on. Of course, there'll be subtitles, but one, on the clip, there might not be. Um, but even if there were, there'd be that delay, and there'd be that sort of distance between that getting the joke at first, and also hard to also make sure the audience you watching would also understand as well, and again that the joke would fit and work directly. So, although I would love to do the more international versions, I know the Mexican version has like or Spanish version. I can't remember which one. There's like 7 series or season. There's the German version, which apparently is really good. So I'd love to watch those, but I think maybe a private thing for me since one, it'll just take ages for this channel as well to go through all the different versions because there's that many, and it would also be unfair on the other versions might have like 7 series compared to 1 series. You know, what I mean, it's not really gonna match up very well. So I'd love to watch them eventually, but right now it's just the English language versions. Um, Now this one, admittedly, there's not many clips of it, so I'll tell you right here, there's only like 3 I will be watching, so it's not as well balanced as the others, I will say, which is a shame, but that's just the available clips. I am watching them privately as well, on Amazon, which is where they are. I just finished the Canadian version, which I loved. So I am doing that as well eventually, but for these videos, I look at clips. So heads up, if this might be a very short one, but then again, that might be quicker and better for audience retention, um, and just might be more enjoyable. So yeah, bit of a shorter one here, and unfortunately, probably not as balanced, probably not as fair as a thing. But I thought I don't want to leave out it is the first English language version, I believe. So, be a shame to miss out. Um, Rebel Wilson is the host, which I think is fantastic. I think she's hilarious. I love her. Um, Again, just continuing the marquee hosts, which have been on all the series. Perfect that you get Rebel Wilson. Comedian wise, it's another one of these cases where I thought, like last week with the Canadian version, or last time with the Canadian version, um, okay, who could be on it? And I just popped into my head randomly out of everyone because the chances of it being that person are slim because of course there's that many. There's only 10 slots and that many comedians of that nationality or where they're from. And I thought Dave Foley, and he happened to be on it. And it's Sam Simmons. I thought I forgot what his second name was, but I thought I've seen him in the UK on a few comedy bits. Like 8 out of 10 Cats. I might have seen a comedy special of his as well, and I think he's hilarious. Just so bizarre, uh, funny, kind of out there. He also reminds me of the one of the characters from Monster University. Um, but yeah, I thought I wonder if he's going to be on it, and it turns out he is. So that's just crazy. But anyway, without further ado, not to bog it down, here I will be watching Last One Laughing Australia, find out what's the funniest clip by the end out of the 3, um, and find out is Last One Laughing Australia just as funny as Last One Laughing UK. Let's react.
Have you guys met Walter or not? Walter's got a PhD.
In what? Being a fucking sucker?
No.
It's sad, Edo. It's sad. He's in love with you.
I know he's in love with me. Yes, and I'm in love with him. That's the truth, okay? We're going to be together.
Now?
Yes, now.
What was I'm not sure what I think about the set. I know, obviously, they've been there a while. So I was going to say it looks a bit messy, but yeah, I've been there a while. So, of course, that's just for usage. But I don't know, it looks a bit cluttered, doesn't it? It kind of reminds me of the Traitors a bit, actually. Posh manor house or whatever. I don't know. I'm used to the other sets, so I don't know, it just looks a bit cramped and a bit busy. I don't know.
It's a blow-up dinosaur. It's not real.
It's Walter. He's been here the whole time.
Okay. I'll see Sam naked.
I don't want to be the one to break it to her. She's clearly, she's lost it.
No,
It's not. This is Walter.
it is Walter. Why
know it's
can't you
Walter,
accept
but
it?
Just accept it, Nazim. I can't
Fair
go through this again.
I'll accept it.
It's like my parents all over again. This is Walter.
Okay, hi, Walter. Hi, I accept
Yeah, but
you
you're doing it
genuinely.
sarcastically. He can see
Hi,
that.
Walter. I accept you.
Can you just make it like a sincere apology to Anne?
I'm so sorry.
No, try and do sincere.
Can you look him in the eye?
Well, which one? Because I can't look at both at the same time.
This one.
Mate, I'm really sorry. I hope you didn't take that seriously.
And to Anne as well, because you're denying her friend's
I
existence.
can't look at both
It's not
of
my
them.
friend. It's my lover. Okay,
God.
you. That's classic from you.
Anne, it's not even real, mate.
It is
It's
real.
not, it's not real. Look at this. I'll let
It is real. You're real.
She's lost it.
Real.
Anne's playing a bit of a split personality.
Have you noticed I've avoided her the whole time?
Yeah.
Because she's so funny.
She is very funny.
She's mental. I love it. I love it. Like Guy as well, who's with Rebel there. Kind of looks like Derek Whibley from Sum 41. I know. It kind of reminds me of him. Also, I don't recognise any of the others. Which makes sense. Apart from Sam. But yeah. Oh. But it does seem just as crazy. And that's what I like about it. Even the people who you don't know, you come to know and come to like on the show because you see them in different scenarios. You see them through all the different clips and you're like, okay, you grow to like them for what they are. Especially even the Canadian version, I didn't know everyone. And I come to like a lot of them. Well, everyone really. Same with the Irish version, so probably be the same with this. Just obviously I haven't got as much of a journey or whatever with that one since it's only 3 clips, so it's not going to be as as much for me to see it, but already liking what I see so far. So.
Mate,
Don't.
I'm sorry, mate.
Don't.
Oh my God, Nazim.
You actually do that.
Naz.
That weird view where it is like so silly and stupid, but also intense. I don't really like destruction, so seeing something being ripped up is a bit gets the empathy in you. I don't know, it's a weird thing, but especially because she's playing it really intensely, very real, as if she's just witnessed her partner being attacked and killed in front of her.
Cut a head off on camera, I would not have picked you. And I assume you want to make the same joke still.
All jokes aside, guys, we've got to do this now.
Stop wearing him! Stop wearing him! Edo, don't look.
It's got to be fun to wear him.
It's gonna be fun!
That's what he would have wanted. He would have wanted me to wear him.
Oh, look at Becky,
Oh,
look
Becky's
at
in
Becky,
trouble.
Becky. Fuck. The look on her face when she came in.
Look at this.
What's he doing? He's like,
Who knows?
I'm in mourning. I'm mourning
He
right
was
now.
my best mate.
I know that.
Wow. Wow. Well, the show is already quite crazy and quite surreal and quite, you know what I mean? That's what the show's like. It's very crazy anyway. But the Australian sense of humour is very bizarre and very out there and cartoonish and weird. Funny. Very committed performance. Very silly. Very, very good energy. I like it.
Frank, catch. Oh, Frank.
Frank, what the hell?
I caught that much.
Frank, can you catch?
Yeah,
Hmm?
but not its inside bits.
Very good.
I'm 50% of it. No, how much of an egg is that?
Catch again. You are an excellent catcher, sir.
Excellent.
Excellent.
So easy. So, I didn't realise that the clip was only 55 seconds. So this is going to be really quick. But who knows, you might enjoy that more. But yeah, again, more zaniness. Stupid thing to try and do. Of course it is funny, and that was the point of it. But throwing an egg, you know what's going to happen. You know, even if you do catch it, you're not going to catch the whole thing. It's going to crush. Crazy. But very funny though. You can see they've got good good energy. It seems like a good cast anyway, from what you see there. So.
Joel,
What?
we've got a
Music,
show for you. Joel, can you come over here? We've got a song.
You know, we belong together.
Wow.
Is that a Home and Away outfit?
You look like you're straight out of Home and Away.
Is this Sam dressed as Sally Fletcher from Home and Away?
Getting out your paddle bat. Dilrook. Dilrook.
Classic show, Home and Away. Very popular in Australia.
Sit down, Sam, and tell us about school.
I was fingered in the caravan park. Flathead Fisher violated. He made me reach for a book that was way too high in the library using the Dewey Decimal System. And one of his digits slipped up my farter.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh gosh, Nick was close.
I was reaching up and my skirt rode up, and then Flathead Fisher stuck a digit up there, up the farter, and he didn't stop.
Sam's working it. He's working it.
The next thing I know, I'm pregnant to my principal.
That is actually impossible.
What do you mean?
It's a finger.
Sam does crack me up in that outfit.
I mean, for his comedy act, you already do. But I've seen a lot more of Sam in just 3 clips than I thought I would. Oh my lord. Hold on.
Sam's around. A lot.
Hey guys, check out my growler. Yeah. Access all areas with Michael Furness down here. Come on in, feel the fire.
Wow. You can see they've all got a lot of energy, a lot of good chemistry as well. But just so out there and crazy. Like I said, the Australian sense of humour is just so bizarre, but so entertaining to watch. Really funny. Well, there we are. That was very good. Like I said, not much, more concise, but who knows, that could be more enjoyable. What it does provide for me is a nice little trailer, I think, for the show, in a way, of, okay, I'm going to look forward to seeing this. Because you can just see the craziness, how out there it is. The people in those short bits come to be really likable for me. What I've seen, they seem to have good chemistry. They seem to be really funny people and really silly and out there and good chemistry. From what I saw there, like Frank, he seems very funny. Sam, of course, I already knew and think he's mental and crazy. I can't remember the woman's name, but with the inflatable dinosaur. She was funny though. She was quite prominent. You see very clearly the people who are prominent, even here through 3 clips. The other ones, a few clips, you see who are the prominent people, and who did the most and who never switched off really. Whilst here, even in 3 clips, you can see who they were, or at least the people who got highlighted. But very funny, very silly. Similar to, of course, the other Last One Laughing, but also it does feel quite distinct in just that the focus on the humour is more on zaniness than saying crazy stuff and doing big performative stuff or whatever. It's a lot more, zappy. But very enjoyable, very fun. Favorite clip out of all those has to be that last one with the home and away, because I do find Sam really funny, and you can just see a lot of chemistry with that clip and a lot of energy, a lot of kind of bouncing off each other, and that's my favorite part of the whole shows. Really, is just how well they come to connect, and you just have this big room of comedians just going at each other, and it's just really fun to see. And I think that clip very much kind of epitomized that. Is it as funny as the UK version or the other versions in that case? Again, it feels like an unfair test because it's of course only 3 clips, but just from memory and what I remember and what stands out to me, not as funny as UK version, because again, gold standard so far. Bit of unfair test, like I said, but also the UK version is just top tier for me so far, and it's going to be hard for that to get topped, I think, anyway. But I will say it's better than the Irish version. I will say I took a particular liking to this more so than the Irish version. Not say like I hated the Irish version, because I also said the Canadian version was better than the Irish version, and of course the UK version was, which indicates me it look like I really didn't like the Irish version, but I did actually quite enjoy it. But just, I don't know, I just like the people more in this, and I like the energy more of this. Not as funny as the Canadian version. This one, I really like the Canadian version. So far, that's my second favourite, because of the moments in that, and the people in there, and the chemistry between those people, and the sets, and everything, the production, everything in that, for me, was a close second to the UK. So not as funny as the Canadian version, not as funny as the UK version, but funnier than the Irish version. So if there's a tier of that, that's where this one fits in. But anyway, if you haven't seen those, go and watch those. I've got a playlist including them, so you could watch the UK reaction, the Irish reaction, Canadian reaction. If you want to just watch one video, watch the Canadian version, that's the last one. But thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Next time please like and subscribe, because upcoming will be the last reaction to Last One Laughing. It will be the Last One Laughing South Africa. I'll react to that one and see where does that fit in the pecking order of English language Last One Laughings. So subscribe for that, please. But if you could drop a like on this, and drop a comment. Is there funny moments I should look out for when I watch it properly on Amazon? Who's your favourite in the cast? And where do the versions fit for you? A few questions you could answer if you like. But anyway, cheers very much. See you in the next one.